Well, greetings, small business management students. This is Mr. Doucette. This is week number 2 in our 8-week class here at Chaffey College on small business management, Business Management 45. And this week you're going to be looking at two chapters, chapters 3 and chapter 5, as we look at family business. So this is really interesting because many small businesses are family run. So there's some dynamics that are there that are interesting to consider as well as to know about. And then you're going to be also looking at the business plan, which is a big part of running any business, is you really need to know what your purpose is and how you plan on doing what you want to do. And so writing a very comprehensive business plan is essential to having a successful small business. So we'll be looking at those two topics this week. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen, share our class in Canvas, and hopefully you had an enjoyable and pleasant first week. I did add 13 students to our class. I think we're pretty high in our numbers, somewhere around 40 students. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Anyway, here we are on our homepage in Canvas. I showed you how to get here last week, and we're still in module number 1, but just so you know, module 1 does end this week. And so I'll go over that as well, and we'll start module 2 next week. But this week, again, you're going to be looking at chapters 3 and 5. So you can just click this link here. It'll bring you to the book, and then you can read the chapter. So make sure you read the 2 chapters. You complete the check-in assignment. The check-in assignment is meant to be directly out of the textbook. Don't give me your answer and don't give me AI's answer or Google's answer. Give me the textbook answer. That's what I'm looking for. And you'll get full credit. I just want to make sure that you're in the book, that you're reading the book, that you know what sections of the book to read. And the content that I'm directing you to is very important for you to know. So that's why I want you to give me the textbook answer. Then you have your second homework assignment, not your third. It's resolving family conflict. So what would you do to resolve a conflict that comes up among family members? And that's going to happen. That's one of the challenges of doing a business with a family member or family members, is sometimes you do run into some challenges. And so it's asking you to kind of consider some of those challenges and how would you resolve them. And so that is a part of this week's homework assignment. So make sure you complete that. You have 1 week to do the homework assignment. If ideally you don't miss them, but I don't close them either. So you are welcome to go back if you didn't do a good job on them or didn't quite get it to where you need to. You have a little bit more time. The check-in assignments, however, are only open 1 week, and so if you don't do it, you can't make it up either. It closes at the end of the week on Sunday. So make sure you do those first. But anyway, you have a check-in assignment, you have a homework, and then you have your quiz on the 2 chapters that you've read. And then you had this discussion post that we started last week. Where do good ideas come from? So make sure you complete that. That is going to be due this Sunday night coming up. You have 2 weeks to do, had 2 weeks to do this assignment. And so I'm going to go ahead and change that from start to the word complete. And so you're going to complete your discussion post number 1. And make sure that you not only make your initial post, but that you also view and comment on other students' posts. That's part of this dialogue and interaction that I want you to have with some of the other students in the class. So that's pretty much it for week number 2. We'll be starting the second module next week, and it's just dealing with more topics. Trying to remember offhand. We're gonna be dealing with digital content, so e-marketing, digital marketing, and a little bit of marketing in general. So these are very important in today's day and age. Marketing is not just done the old-fashioned way, it's done in new methods. And so understanding those methods can be the difference between success or failure in your business. So look forward to that. That'll be the following week. So, all right, well, have a great week, everyone. If you need anything, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My phone number is at the bottom of every one of the announcements that I sent you. You can text me, you can email me. If you need to set up a meeting, there's also the bookings found. If you go to my communication plan, there's a bookings link so you can book a meeting with me at your convenience when it works for you, and it'll alert me that you want to meet. So until next week, when you see me on video again, have a great week.